Last take, boys. Welcome to Awaken the Drummer. In this video, we're going to go into the first exercise of how to drop into your body. Why do we want to drop into our body? Because that's where the secret to rhythm lives. If you've not seen the Secret to Rhythm video, go check that out now. If you have, and you've cleared out all your distractions, let's get ready to sink into this exercise. So to be able to find this sense of rhythm, we have to drop into the body, because the body is where our ability to have good rhythm lives. So how do you get into your body? Well, it's quite simple. The first step into getting into our body is to feel the sensations moment to moment of our body if we're sitting still. So we're just going to start off by closing our eyes, taking a nice deep breath. Good. So keep taking nice deep breaths. And I want you to focus your attention instead of on the fact that you're breathing or any thoughts about this exercise. And I want you to take your attention to the sensation of breathing in your body, whatever that may be. So it could be the sensation of air passing through your nose, your nostrils, the back of your throat, your chest, or your belly. It really doesn't matter. You just need to feel wherever you can feel breath in the body. Good. And what you're going to do is you're going to anchor your attention in this sensation. Because what is likely to happen is your mind is going to come in. And it's going to either judge whether or not this is a useful way to spend your time, or whether or not you're doing it right, or it may even come in and just distract you and think about something you need to do later today. And that's great, because what we want to do here is we want to notice those times when you try to feel your body and your mind comes in and steals the attention away from the body and into the mind. And that's normal. As I'm talking, by the way, continue to feel the breath and see if you can just let the words pass through whilst you're paying attention to the breath. Good. So every time you feel that your attention is drawn away into thoughts, and you notice it, that's excellent. Take your attention back to the sensation of breathing. Very simple. So you're going to continue to breathe and just feel whatever sensation is strongest for you as you breathe. No need to control the breath. You're just observing. You can imagine you're a scientist looking through mirrored glass at the sensation, just observing what happens. Great, and now you're going to continue to do that, and I'm going to stop guiding you for a second. And whenever you hear this sound, this is a reminder to check in with where your attention is. If your attention's caught in the mind stream, that's fine. No need to beat yourself up about it. You just return to the task at hand, feeling the body sensation. Great. So now, rather than feeling the sensation of breath in your body, you're now going to move your attention to the feeling of weight. This is going to be quite a strong sensation in your body. So it's going to be the sensation of maybe your bum on the chair, or your feet on the floor, your hands or arms resting wherever they're resting. Again, whichever of these sensations it is, or maybe one that I've not listed, it doesn't matter. There's no right way of doing this. You simply want to anchor your attention in the body and watch out for these moments when the mind comes in and feel that change of attention. Good, very good. So, in these moments when you're paying attention to these sensations, you are undoubtedly in your body. This is what it feels like to be in your body. You found the doorway today to where good rhythm lives. And not only good rhythm, but creativity. A place for creative, new, novel thinking to come. But for now, let's just work on the rhythm. Think about how many times in the day you're aware of these more subtle sensations that happen in your body. I don't know about you, but when I discovered this, it was very interesting to me that this world existed. And I couldn't believe that I wasn't ever paying attention to it. And it's because we're trained from a young age to be thinking about things. Where am I going? What do I have to do? What do I have to move towards or away from? And the only time sensation really comes up is when something's painful or something feels good. But the rest of the time, there's not any interest in this world. So when you're going out there into the world, try and spend a few seconds every now and again dropping into this place. Maybe you can put on some music when you're at home alone. Drop into this place and see what happens. See if the body wants to make you move in any certain way. Forget about whether or not it looks cool. But that's for another lesson. This is far enough for today. You did great.
Now you might be thinking, what's that got to do with rhythm? It's got a lot to do with rhythm. What we did there is we dropped into the body and we gave the mind a bit of a timeout, and whenever the mind comes back in, we're like, nah mind, we're doing this thing, okay? And what the fruits of that is eventually we'll be able to gradually just drop into our body by choice, and then it will happen naturally whenever it's needed. And what happens then? We're gonna be less self-conscious, we're gonna be more feeling the rhythm, we're not gonna have to do so much with our mind, because the mind is a very small tool when it comes to living and being exuberant and spontaneous. The mind is shit at this. The body is where all this stuff lives. This stuff isn't going to happen overnight. This is something we'll have to return to over and over again, and you don't need to come back to this video. Do it in your own life. Do it on the bus, do it while you're waiting for something in a queue, whenever you want. And gradually notice what it feels like to be in your body, and notice when the head comes and pulls you out. And we're going to explore this whole movement of the mind pulling you out of your body over and over again in subsequent lessons. So if you're interested in this stuff, if it resonates and you want to be that person who is more free and can feel rhythm and can be creative and spontaneous, if you want that in your life, then stick around, because that's the journey I'm on. Where I started all the way to where I am now. I'm not this creative wizard just yet, but compared to where I started, I'm much more free. I'm much more creative. I can feel rhythm. I can move to it. Yes, I'm stifled sometimes, but this process is a gradual unstifling, and it's exciting, and it's the best thing I've ever done, and I'm sharing it here. So if you want to get some of that juice, subscribe, click the bell so you get all the good stuff as soon as I throw it out there. Put a like in there because I'm new to this stuff and I need to get hype around it. I'll see you in the next one. And stay embodied, all right? Yeah.